A few years ago, migrants were overwhelming Greece. Now, there's almost none. What happened? The migrants were coming in by the millions because Greece is very close to Turkey. They were seeking asylum, but once they were in Greece, they migrated as far north as Sweden. So they really aren't seeking asylum. They're financial tourists, heading to whichever country will give them the most free crap. It's really an invasion of military-aged single men designed to rob Europe of resources. You may have a different opinion. I know, this is coming in hot. So go ahead and give it to me in the comments. One of the largest migrant camps was on the island of Lesbos. It was a tropical paradise and a tourist destination. The tourism was reduced by a significant amount because the streets were just overrun with beggars, thieves, and trash. But something really amazing happened, and it caused the number of migrants to just dry up to almost nothing. The Greek government had a wildly radical idea. They just said no. Oh, God bless the power of no. Finally, no actually means no. Now what they're doing is they're running a large Navy campaign to simply stop the transport ships. They politely greet them with giant gunships and ask them nicely to turn around and go back. Seriously, that's all they do. The tiny makeshift fishing boats simply make a wise decision and turn around. Well, they try again in a few days and they meet the same giant, fully armored warships, who again ask them politely to please turn around and go back. Well, this has been happening for about 2 years, and I think it finally sunk into the traffickers. They can't cross that part of the Mediterranean and gain entry into Greece. So they just simply stopped trying. Now, how successful was this program in reality? In 2015, arrivals in Greece accounted for 75% of the total number of irregular arrivals in the European Union, all of Europe. While in 2022, that figure is only 5%. And just like that, the invasion is seemingly over. Now, it's not perfect zero migrants, but wow, what a difference. Turns out, all it takes is a firmly worded no, backed by an overwhelming military threat. But there was no violence. And from what I can tell from reading as many news reports as I could find, not a single weapon was fired. There was no violence at all during this program. Of course, there are activists and people claiming that this is wrong and asylum seekers should be allowed to apply for refugee status. Well, yeah, technically, that is an international law. However, the Greek government has basically reaffirmed their position by saying no. If the asylum seekers wish to take them to international court, I am sure the Greek government will show up to court and tell them to pound sand or eat baklava or whatever they say over there. Asylum seekers must make a claim for asylum in the first safe country they enter. Since they're coming from Turkey, which is a NATO country, that is considered safe. So no dice, no souvlaki for you. All right. Thanks for listening so far. Do you agree with their tactics? Is it fair or cruel? I know you have an opinion. Let's get into it. Comments are wide open, and I will reply to just about everyone. So I got another video coming later, so I'll see you soon.